Hello everyone, this is Simaj Harani from KYMS Academy. And yes, I'm pretty sure that you are practicing well and moving one step closer to your dream exam, that is CAT. And we are just 6 months away from the CAT examination. Together, we will make it happen, provided the condition we have to practice like anything. So let's begin. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Very well said. Whatever efforts you are putting in today, trust me, it is going to pay you off tomorrow. Just keep working hard, gird up your loins, and get ready for the action. Now, beta, in the previous video of tones, we discussed the varieties of tones, we discussed the types of tones. And today I have some practice exercise to locate the tone. So let's practice it. The modern workplace celebrates burnout as if it were a badge of honor. As I told you earlier also, that in order to locate the tone, we need to focus more on the indicators and the keywords, on the basis of which we are going to go for the right answer. As if it were a badge of honor. To say you are too busy, can you see the inverted commas? Is it to wear a crown, signaling productivity and importance? But it's a transition word. And as you all know, when transition word is there, it is basically a change of tone. And beneath these smiles and slack messages lies an exhausted workforce, caffeinated, anxious, and increasingly disillusioned. Corporations pen performative emails about wellness, all while expecting employees to be perpetually available in this theater of efficiency. Rest is rebellion, and balance is a myth. The machine hums on, indifferent to the humans, it grinds down. A very beautifully written paragraph, it conveys a lot of message. Now, in this paragraph, simply by reading, I can figure it out. The author जो है वो basically work culture की बात कर रहा है, right? And the first line says, the modern workplace, जो आज का हमारा जो work culture है, वहाँ पर obviously exhaustion and hard working are being praised, okay? But then at the same time, हमें ऐसा लग रहा है कि exhaustion है and people are doing a lot of hard work, so obviously they deserve praise, they deserve appreciation. To say you are too busy is to wear a crown. कोई अगर आपसे बोलता है you are so busy, it means you are being very productive or maybe you are being very valuable to the organization. But तो ऐसा लग तो रहा है that you are very cheerful, you are very happy because you are putting in a lot of hard work, आप exhaust भी हो रहे हो, आप valuable हो, तो in a way you are feeling delightful, but that is only a facade, okay? That is only a pretentious thing. Maybe deep inside you are not that happy. Why? Because you are getting drained, okay? So here the author is saying, beneath the smiles and slack messages, every time you are online. तो basically यहाँ पर हो क्या रहा है कि आपकी जो स्माइल है, आपकी जो हैप्पीनेस है, दैट इज फेक. आप ऑनलाइन पर दिन भर बिजी हैं, lies an exhausted workforce. But beneath that smile, beneath that cheerfulness, some way or the other, you are actually getting drained. You are feeling so exhausted. You are left with no energy. Maybe you are running out of energy. You are taking a lot of caffeine. You are feeling worried also. Okay, and in a way, आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि basically what you are doing. Corporations pen performative emails about wellness. अब यहाँ पर जो organizations है, basically they send the insincere messages कि promoting well-being and wellness. But actually what is happening? All while expecting employees to be perpetually available, और वो आपसे ये expect भी करते हैं कि आप हमेशा उनके लिए ready रहे. I mean, you should be by their side every now and then. जब उनका मन होगा वो आपको definitely बुला लेंगे, and you should work, okay? In this theater of efficiency, now here you can see theater of efficiency. Basically, what is the meaning of theater? Theater is nothing but only the kind of stage where you are performing, okay? तो यहाँ पे ये बोल रहा है कि जो productivity है, it is not a substance anymore, okay? It has simply become a facade. वो सिर्फ एक देखने को रह गया, बाकी उसमें कोई substance बचा नहीं है. It's just a show off. Rest is rebellion, and if you ask for some resting hour, then obviously that is not at all acceptable. And balance is a myth. So work life जो culture है वो आज की डेट में क्या है obviously it is impractical. You cannot think of maintaining a balance, right? The machine hums on. अब यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो जो machine है, it's a metaphor for organization. Hums on, indifferent to the humans, it grinds down. So जो corporation से वो employees से इतना ज़्यादा काम ले रहे हैं कि उनको ये समझ भी नहीं आ रहा है that the kind of suffering they are inflicting on the people, right? So यहाँ पर overall हम ये बोल सकते हैं कि जो employees हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत कर रहे हैं, वो exhaust हो रहे हैं, maybe they are not happy inside, but yes they pretend to be happy, but अंदर से बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान है, there's a lot of suffering, right? So now let us go for the right tone. First we are going to eliminate the tone. It cannot be alarming. Why? The meaning of alarming is when you feel worried. Author is not being worried over here in a way कि author मतलब आपको worry नहीं कर रहा है, आपको परेशान नहीं कर रहा है. Author खुद एक worried है, मान लिया employees को लेकर, but basically वो यहाँ पर message हमें क्या पहुँचाना चाह रहा है. So obviously it's not only about being worried, it may be something more than that. So alarming I'm going to eliminate as of now. Descriptive. Descriptive means when you write any paragraph regarding one particular topic in length. तो ऑथर यहाँ पर एक पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक को पूरा डिस्क्राइब भी नहीं कर रहा है इन लेंथ, ओके. यहाँ पर वो उसको बता रहा है थ्रू ट्रांजिशन वर्ड कि ओके समथिंग इज हैपनिंग, बट एक्चुअली दैट इज ओनली अ शैम, SHAM, राइट, दिखावा है. So this can be eliminated. Now between sarcastic and critical. Sarcastic, बहुत बार बच्चों को यहाँ पर लगेगा कि yes, author is going for an indirect attack on the organization, that they are showing the inhuman treatment towards them, okay. But यहाँ पर sarcasm में there is one more point, that in sarcasm there is basically some humor also. एक mock होता है वहाँ पर. But author यहाँ पर बहुत serious है. He is not making the fun of anybody. He is not ridiculing anybody. वो बहुत ज़्यादा serious है यहाँ पर. तो definitely it cannot be sarcastic. Author जो भी बोल रहा है वो बहुत direct statements है उसके, वो directly उसको criticize कर रहा है organizations को. Therefore the answer is going to be critical and sarcastic is not going to be the answer. I hope things are clear. Let us move on to the next paragraph. Now, Mr. Bingley was good looking and gentlemanlike. He had a pleasant countenance. Countenance means what? Appearance. And easy, unaffected manners. Positive, positive, positive. His sisters were fine women with an air of decided fashion. It means the sisters were very fashionable and stylish. His brother-in-law, Mr. Hurst, merely looked the gentleman, but his friend, Mr. Darcy, soon drew the attention of the room by his fine, tall person, handsome features, noble men, and the report, which was in general circulation within 5 minutes after his entrance, of his having 10,000 a year. Simply, अभी तक हमें यहाँ पर समझ में आ रहा है, in the first line, author is talking about Mr. Bingley. He is being very positive towards Mr. Bingley. He is talking also about the sisters in a positive way. But then, Mr. Hurst, he is saying that he is just merely a gentleman. It means he is not a good person, okay? But his friend, Mr. Darcy, soon drew the attention. So the moment the friend entered the association, entered the club, तो वहाँ पर वो देखते हैं कि he has become the center of attraction, right? Why? Because he was very tall, he was very handsome, so he has, beautiful appearance, right? The gentleman pronounced him to be a fine figure of a man. The ladies declared he was much handsomer than Mr. Bingley. तो आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हो एक comparison point है. Mr. Bingley, yes, he was a good-looking person. Mr. Darcy, he is also a good-looking person. But यहाँ पर comparison point draw हो गया that Mr. Darcy was better, is better than Mr. Bingley. And he was looked at with great admiration for about half the evening. So far so good. सब लोग Mr. Darcy को पसंद कर रहे थे because of his appearance, maybe because of his manners, right? And till his manners gave a disgust which turned the tide of his popularity, for he was discovered to be proud. Okay. So till here, everybody was appreciating Mr. Darcy for his behavior, for his personality. But all of a sudden, it happened that The manners gave a disgust. Disgust means maybe people felt that yes, he was very arrogant, he was very proud. So all of a sudden the perception of the people towards Mr. Darcy got changed. Okay, here I can say that the perception of the people towards him, it came from the sublime to the ridiculous. It means from this deep respect to disrespect. Why? Just because of his arrogance. For he was discovered to be proud, to be above his company. It means he used to enjoy his own company. He never used to mix up with the people. And above being pleased, and not all his large estate in Derbyshire could then save him from having a most forbidding, disagreeable countenance and being unworthy to be compared with his friend. It's all negative, negative, and negative. So, as you can see in this particular paragraph, from here till here, basically the perception of the people towards this person has got completely changed. Okay, so on the basis of this we can say acute nostalgia. What is the meaning of acute nostalgia? Means what? When you remember your past. So obviously in this paragraph we are not remembering the past, it can be eliminated. Sincere pleading. Pleading means when you advocate something, when you request something. So obviously author is not requesting, it can be eliminated. Helpless alarm. Helpless alarm. Alarm means was worried. So I think it doesn't make any sense even. Destructive criticism. Why destructive criticism? Obviously, you are appreciating a person a lot, and all of a sudden you have destroyed, okay, the personality, the aura of that person. And maybe the author has not destroyed because of the arrogance of that person. The perception of the people has got completely changed. So therefore, it is going to be destructive criticism. Next paragraph. Modern parenting often resembles a project management task, meticulously planned schedules, enrichment classes, milestone charts, and digital baby monitors tracking every breath. अब यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो मॉडर्न पेरेंटिंग इट रिजेंबल्स, मे बी इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ कंपैरिजन पॉइंट. और यहाँ पर हम ये बोल सकते हैं इस पर्टिकुलर लाइन में that today's parenting is being compared to running any project. तो जिस तरह से प्रोजेक्ट की एक पर्टिकुलर डेडलाइंस होती है, शेड्यूल्स होते हैं, उन पर मॉनिटर किया जाता है, उसी तरह से आजकल बच्चों को भी प्रॉपर शेड्यूल मिलता है, उनके हर एक स्टेप को मॉनिटर किया जाता है, which is actually not good. While intentions are rooted in love and care, the result can feel strangely clinical. Now here clinical means what? Maybe the parents are not being wrong in monitoring their kids, but somewhere or the other, they are keeping an eye on them. They are breathing down their neck by constantly monitoring them. तो यहाँ पर पेरेंट्स रॉन्ग नहीं है, बट कहीं ना कहीं वो जाकर क्या हो जाते हैं, उनको रोबोटिक फील करा देते हैं क्योंकि पर्टिकुलर चीज स्टीरियोटाइप वे में जा रहा है. Spontaneity, play, and simple moments of togetherness risk being squeezed out by structure. Structure का मीनिंग यहाँ पे एक पर्टिकुलर सिस्टम से है. सिस्टम इतना प्रॉपरली स्ट्रक्चर्ड है, इतना ऑर्गेनाइज्ड है या स्टीरियोटाइप्ड फिक्स्ड है दैट एवरीबॉडी इज गोइंग अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट थिंग. तो जिस तरह से एक प्रोजेक्ट का पर्टिकुलर सिस्टम स्ट्रक्चर रहता है, तो यहाँ पर उनका भी एक पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रक्चर बना दिया गया है. सो मे बी दे आर नॉट एबल टू स्पेंड टाइम इन डूइंग फन और मे बी इन प्लेइंग. सो इन अ वे उनका जो लाइफ है वो काफी कन्फाइंड किसमें हो चुका है, एक पर्टिकुलर शेड्यूल को लेकर. We raise children to be competitive, capable, and achievement oriented, but sometimes forget to raise them to be content. Content means satisfied, or maybe satisfaction, happy. Now here the author is telling कि all the parents are after the kids like to compete with the people because it's a dog eat dog world. Competition is so fierce कि हमेशा हम उनको competition के लिए yes encourage करते हैं, which is again a good thing. But then why do we forget that their happiness also matters? वो बच्चे खुश है कि भी नहीं है, हम वो क्यों भूल जाते हैं, right? Childhood is no longer something to be lived, it is something to be optimized. ऑप्टिमाइज का मतलब क्या होता है कि हम मैक्सिमम परफॉर्मेंस निकलवाने की उनसे यहाँ पर कोशिश करते हैं. इसका मतलब इन अ वे नॉर्मली पहले होता क्या था, जस्ट लिव लाइफ किंग साइज काइंड ऑफ थिंग, ओके, लिव लाइफ टू द फुलेस्ट. बट यहाँ पर हम ट्राई ये कर रहे हैं कि मैक्सिमम परफॉर्म बच्चों में से निकालें. The paradox, of course. Now, what is the paradox over here? Paradox means when we talk about two things which are opposite, okay, which is actually true, but at times it is also nonsensical. The paradox, of course, is that in trying so hard to give our children the best start, we may be teaching them to always chase, never rest. Perhaps what children need is not more structure but more wonder. So ऑथर ने बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल लाइन पर इसको एंड किया है, और वो एक्चुअली ही इज ट्राइंग टू ड्रॉ द अटेंशन ऑफ द पेरेंट्स, द काइंड ऑफ पेरेंटिंग दे आर गिविंग टू द चिल्ड्रन. ओके, तो ऑथर यहाँ पे हमें ये बोलना चाह रहा है कि जो बच्चे हैं वो ये नहीं चाहते कि बच्चों को हमें बेस्ट देने की कोशिश करनी चाहिए, बट हम ये क्यों भूल जाते हैं कि उनको रेस्ट की भी जरूरत है, उनको हैप्पीनेस की जरूरत है. तो हमें कोई एक मशीन की तरह उनसे काम नहीं कराना है, इनफैक्ट हमें उनको इस तरह से डील करना है कि उनकी हैप्पीनेस, उनका इनोसेंस उसमें रहे. So let us check out the options now. Condescending. Now, what is the meaning of condescending? When you condescend someone, so in simple language, I can say that condescend means it's a superior act. Okay. So it's the overall tone of the author. The author is not being superior. He is simply bringing certain message, okay, in front of the parents. It cannot be the answer. Ironical. Now, what is the meaning of irony? Irony is something which is unexpected. Irony is a difference between expectation and reality. Okay. Now, what is sarcastic? I will come back to this word also. Now, what is sarcastic? Sarcastic means, again, it's an indirect attack, but in a fun way. So again, here I would say कि author यहाँ पर बिल्कुल fun के मूड में नहीं है, वो मजाक नहीं कर रहा है. Whatever things are there, वो उसको actually वैसे ही put कर रहा है. Therefore, I can eliminate sarcastic. Melancholic. Melancholic means when you are in a very sad mood. Okay. Author, yes, he is not happy because maybe he is worried about the kids. तो वो happy तो नहीं है, but melancholy का meaning होता है in the state of depression, sadness, grief. तो definitely वो वाला बात यहाँ पर नहीं है. So it is more of ironical, right? क्योंकि irony क्यों है? This is the biggest irony कि हम खुद ही बच्चों को कंपटीशन सिखाते हैं, उनके अंदर ये फीलिंग क्रिएट करते हैं, बट एट द सेम टाइम वी आर आल्सो स्नैचिंग देयर इनोसेंस. तो व्हिच इज आई थिंक difference is there between expectation and then reality. So I hope you got the idea how to locate the right tone. So always just pick the keywords and the important indicators. Check out the tone and the flow of the paragraph. Okay, so keep learning, keep practicing, and together we make it happen. Thank you so much.